All right, Illini football fans, the schedule is out. Let's take a look at it. We're not going to go in depth, but let's just take a quick look. Before we do that, let's take a look at the roster. So last year we take a look at the starters, and we're going to be losing three starting offensive linemen and our best tight end. We're going to lose a quarterback, but that's okay. It's going to be an upgrade with a new quarterback. On defense, we're going to be losing what, a couple linebackers, and then our best safety and a corner. So that's one. That's four. So we're losing four players on defense. We're losing our wonderful punter and kicker. Those are huge blows. And then we're going to miss three starting offensive linemen and our best tight end. All right, those are some holes to be filled. Now, what will determine Illinois' season will be the offensive line replacements. As we know, if you cannot block for the running back or for the quarterback, you cannot win in football. So the season is going to come down to the success of the offensive line. If they're bad, it's going to be a bad season. If they're decent, a decent season, but we hope they're good. Defensively, the coordinator, I believe in him strongly. I think whoever they put in, they're going to be coached up well. I think they're going to perform good enough. Special teams, how do you replace that punter and kicker we had? How do you replace those two? It's going to be difficult, but hopefully they can. Defensively, like I said, no problems. On offense, we need tight end help, wide receiver help, offensive line help desperately. But let's take a look at the schedule with all that said. Wyoming, that's a win. At Indiana. First glance, considering three new offensive linemen, you would say that's a loss. But Illinois will get to play against Wyoming. In Indiana, this is going to be Indiana's first game of the season. So, Illinois can take advantage by getting to practice earlier than Indiana and also getting to play a game while Indiana doesn't. And Illinois can go into this game against Indiana in a better position. So, can Illinois take advantage of this situation and get the little upset? I think they can. I really do. So let's give Illinois an upset win because Indiana, this will be their first game. Now, if Indiana wins the game, I'm not surprised. I'm not, but I'm hopeful that Illinois will take advantage of the situation and get the little upset. Virginia win, Chattanooga win, at Wisconsin, Brett Bielema coming back to Madison. I'm believing the Illini are going to play for him. They're going to give a tremendous performance. They're going to win that game. Versus Iowa, at Illinois, you have to take care of home field advantage. Illinois wins. They beat Minnesota. At Nebraska, win that game. Michigan State, tough game. Michigan State, their program is on the rise, just like Illinois. It's at Illinois. It's going to be a tough game. My love for the Illini says they can win this game. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they lost, and they just might lose this game. But I'm hopeful they can pull off an upset and win that game. Purdue, same thing. Some people may think Purdue is going to win this game, but I think Illinois is going to win. But I wouldn't be shocked if Purdue won the game. But you got to take care of home field advantage. At Michigan, that's a loss, most likely. If Illinois' offensive line replacements, if they play at a high level, Illinois has a chance of winning this game. But that means your kicker, your punter, your replacements are doing good. That means your three offensive lineman replacements are doing good. That means you found some true help at tight end, wide receiver, and the defense is rock solid. But other than that, that's an L. At Northwestern, their program is stuck in neutral. Illinois' program is rising. Illinois wins this game. Now, if you're a pessimist, I think you can agree. Illinois might lose one. They might lose to Michigan, Purdue, Michigan State, Iowa, Wisconsin, Indiana. If you're an absolute pessimist, Illinois has 6 losses in your mind. If you're not a pessimist, Illinois may lose at Indiana, um, Michigan State, at Michigan, maybe 3 to 4. In my opinion, Illinois loses no more than 4 games next year. 4 losses is the most, in my opinion. I think they'll lose 2 to 3. I know I'm being really hopeful. I know I am. But I'm excited about this program. I haven't been excited about this program in so long. Um, I have hope. So 4 losses max. I'm thinking more real. I'm thinking more like 3 losses, maybe even 2, depending on the replacements. So before we go, let's take a look at this. This is the Big Ten schedule. So Illinois, Nebraska, Northwestern, they both get 2 bye weeks in the season. No other school gets that because these 3 teams are playing what is known in week 0. So like I said, Illinois will get they'll get to practice first, they'll get to play a game first, while Indiana all they'll get to do is practice later than Illinois, and their first game is against Illinois. So Illinois should have an advantage in that situation. So looking at the non-conference schedule, Illinois versus Virginia, that would be the biggest one in that one. Iowa State, the rivalry, that's the big one. The best one for was Minnesota would probably be, who knows? I don't know. Nebraska, Oklahoma, Northwestern, and nobody. Purdue, nobody. Wisconsin, uh, nothing really there. Indiana, Cincinnati, Maryland, and nothing. Michigan, and nothing. Come on, Michigan. Michigan, you're a big time program. Your non conference schedule has to be better than that. Give me one. Just give me one. Give me one game. That's all. Michigan State at Washington, Ohio State, Notre Dame, week 1. Love it. Michigan, take notes. Michigan State. If you want to be up there with them, be like Ohio State. Give me one game against a big time program. Michigan, Michigan State. Give me one game against big time programs. Same thing with Penn State, but they got Auburn. Good for Penn State. Rutgers, they got Boston College. So overall, really, I'm only excited to see Penn State versus Auburn, a chance to represent for the Big Ten. Ohio State to destroy Notre Dame. I'll love it. Michigan State going to Washington. That's, Pac-12, Big Ten. Want to see them beat them. Um, Iowa State, such a rivalry game. Want to see it. Indiana, Cincinnati, 2 programs um, on the rise. Cincinnati more so after what they did last year. But can they do it again? We'll see. Um, and other than that, yeah, that's it. So Illinois, Virginia. All right. So that's a quick little look at the schedule. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But until then, ILL, I and I.